So make sure that you publish your game and save it every now and then, so that you don't miss out or don't lose the newly developed game parts, and uh, everything is saved safely. So I hope you remember, you go to file and choose publish to Roblox. Then you can also name it and simply create. You will also get a notification saying that it's successfully published, and then after that you can simply click on save to Roblox or use alt P to update it with the newer changes. You can also choose this option of save to file as or save to file, to save this file on your computer without publishing it. It's up to you. However, I always prefer publishing it, so that all these changes are there online. Now, what I've done here is I have created these little spheres. You can keep them centered, position centered right in the uh, path and maybe in a straight line. You can use the properties section and choose the exact size or position of these little spheres. So the idea behind it is to create a scoring system or collectible points. So why at this stage? So yes, it is easy to chart out a plan, and as you build more and more parts of your maze, it's very easy to get confused while building itself. So there are the more parts means more confusion, and you're more likely to get lost in your own maze while creating it. So the easy trick is to create a little indicator system or a visual that can also help you to understand what is the right path of the maze, and then you can build all the other confusing parts around that. So these collectible points is also another way for me to keep a track of my building and the correct path that the player should crack to solve the maze. So I have taken these parts. I have chosen sphere, and the color has been chosen using properties. So now what we have to do is we have to make sure that all these parts are uh, collectible. So first, make sure that all these parts have in the behavior section anchored as ticked and can collide ticked. So can collide will allow my player to pass through all these parts. So make sure that each of these are anchored, and can collide is also ticked. You can also make sure that it's their uh, collision property is also ticked. So the collision property will allow me to basically not uh, push it down below the ground. So that's the difference between can collide and collisions. Okay, now what we can do is we have to write a script to make sure that all these parts are touchable. So when the player touches a part, it should become invisible. So for now, I'm going to delete all these parts and show you how I can work on the simple first part, and later on I can simply duplicate them by using Control D. So I'm going to go to the part, click on it and choose a script, and here I'm going to write a script using a local variable called palette. So I want to call these little points as palettes, and there is this touch event, and the moment this player touches the palette is going to be destroyed. That means it becomes invisible. So let's run and see if that works well. Okay, here you go. The player is there right in the center, and it seems to be stuck somewhere. So I'm going to stop and run again. I'm going to play.